Today I'm going to be doing a review of this light here. This is the Mega Hex Par from ADJ. It's a 30 watt hex LED wash par. It can be used as an uplight, as a colored wash light for your dance floor, and many other uses. Now before we get into the video, I did just want to let you know that this is specifically going to be a review today. I did do a separate comparison video that I'm going to leave a link to right here. You can also check out the link in the description to go check out that video. Now, while I have not owned this light for as long as I have owned my ADJ 5P hexes, I am a big fan of this light, and I'm going to tell you why in this video. First off, let's chat about price. This light comes in at only $115, and it is a full color hex LED par. So if you do not know what that means, it just means that besides having RGB, it can also make pure amber, pure white, and UV ultraviolet light, or as some of you will know it, black light. But now I want to talk about what comes in the box when you buy one of these lights. So you get this nice package with your manual and stuff you'd typically expect, but you get some added goodies. The first thing on the list is going to be a safety chain or safety cable. Now, another thing that you get in the package is this handy dandy UC IR remote. You probably have seen the pocket spots. They also came with the same remote. So it's actually super nice that you get one of these, and you can use the remote to control all the colors on the light and some of the functions of the light as well. Typically, you would not expect add-ons like these with such a low priced light. And the final thing I have to tell you that comes in this welcome bag is actually really easy to skip over. It's this little LED looking thing, but what it actually is a IR transmitter that you can plug into your phone. If you have a newer iPhone, you'll need your little Lightning to headphone jack adapter. You can actually use the ADJ IR remote app on your phone to control your lights. Now, last I used it, it was pretty broken and did not work at all. So I'm not sure if they have it up to date as of recently. If anyone would like to chime in the comments, please let us know. There is one more thing that comes in the box, and that is your power cable. We obviously all need one of these, and it seems to be a pretty heavy duty IEC cable. Now this is all pending that you buy a singular light, not a package. If you get a package, something different may come. So make sure to read the details of whatever light you end up buying. Also, if you're planning to purchase this light and you want to buy it on Amazon, check out my Amazon link in the description. It will help to support my channel. One of the first things that I mentioned in my comparison video is the yoke or the bracket for the light, which is this guy right here. And the key thing that I would like to show you is that this is a special yoke, so it will not flatten out as some other lighting yokes will. I actually really like that and prefer this design over the 5P hex, but this is not a comparison, it's a review, so I'm going to shut up about the 5P hex now. Let's move on to this back panel of the light. You're going to see 4 buttons. This is a very typical ADJ display. You have your setup, your menu, and your up and down. Now, one personal pet peeve I have about this light and ADJ's pretty much entire sit flat design is that if you're hanging these lights from a T-bar or a truss or anything like that, you're gonna actually see cables coming out the bottom. It's not a big deal, and it certainly makes it a lot easier when you're plugging the light in to have the two on different sides so you don't have a huge cluster of cables in this little space. Additionally, if you're gonna use this to light up a table, scrim, or facade, this design will certainly come in handy because you'll be able to very easily stick the inputs on this side and out the other side. Now, I'm not going to get too deep into DMX, but you can link these things with DMX. You can power link them. You can master slave so that they all talk in unison, even if you're on sound active mode, or control them individually. There's a lot of flexibility with this light. Let's talk about the casing really quick. The casing is plastic, but it seems to be a pretty durable plastic. It is not a metal casing though, so this is a light that you need to be a little bit more careful with. This light is super lightweight. You can fit 4 of these into an F4 par bag and carry them with one hand, absolutely no problem. And now we're gonna take a look at some clips of this light in action with the sound active mode. So this is something that I wish that I mentioned in the comparison video that I made, but the sound active mode on the Mega Hex Par is actually, in my opinion, quite a bit better than the sound active mode on the 5P Hex. My reason for this is because the 5P Hex has a larger bank of colors, I think, and the larger bank of colors doesn't really make sense with the sound active mode. If you want to see a comparison of the light output out of this to the 5P Hex, make sure to check that link to the comparison video in the description. Now, I don't want to bore you too much with specs before we wrap up this video, but the light output out of this light is slightly less than a more expensive version such as the 5P Hex, but I personally prefer this light. If you have $230 to spend, let's say, you can get one ADJ 5P Hex, or you can get two of these. I would personally buy two of these. And I am all about quality of lights and stuff, but I just personally think this is a lot better value. You get the safety cable with it, you get the remote, and this does relatively the same thing. So, like I said, this isn't going to be a comparison video. If you want all those details, go check that video out. But personally, I feel like this light is a very, very good value for the price, and especially if you're looking at a 4-pack, I'm sure you can find a great deal on a 4-pack online. I'll also try and link a 4-pack deal in the description. I would like to say that if you have one of these lights already or you're thinking about buying one, make sure to leave me a comment in the comments section. Let's get that conversation going. And also, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave me a thumbs up on the video and consider subscribing to my channel and turning on channel notifications so that you can get notified when I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. That's going to wrap this one up. Until next time, peace.